Hey guys, it's Green Day Bowser. Here's a creative sim, and this one is a future couple. I could not think about a word that. They're not necessarily couple, like dating. I kind of worded that bad. This is like their brother and sister. I should have said siblings, because the title of this video is Future Siblings, but I worded that wrong, so yeah, let's not. So here's the first one. His name is Yxalaga, and the reason his name is that is because his name is spelled like galaxy, only backward, and there's an A. So yes, there is a silent Y at the beginning of his name. It's Y-X-A-L-A. No, yeah, G-A. I could not think of how to spell that. Anyway, so what I like how I made these people, because they are very futuristic, and his eyes are bright blue, and he has makeup on his eyes because they both do, and it's awesome. But yeah, he's Yxalaga, and he's kind of cool. I like him. They both have the same kind of theme, which is white, black, teal, and like some sort of hint of green, like in her outfits. You'll see some of the greenish colors, but with him, I just went with this, and I messed with things because messing with things is great. And I actually have never used that shirt before, so there's that. Loading times were so much better here because I just used Into the Future stuff. I restricted myself to only Into the Future. Like, that's exactly what I did. Everything on them is just Into the Future. That's all I used for every outfit Into the Future. I made sure not to use anything. I had to change the sorting really fast to include other things just so I could take off the ring, because the sim that he was using was my dad. So I had to take off the wedding ring. So, yeah. And now I have to go into, well, I have to, but I did go into formal wear, and I used that suit because that suit is like the best suit in existence. Even if you're not going to the future, although this time he is a future sim. They don't start out in the future, obviously, but they're meant to be kind of to fit into it, I guess. Like, they're people that came from the future and are in the past, so like, they're in a house that I redecorated to be futuristic, even though it wasn't necessarily futuristic in the first place. I redecorated it before filming their gameplay area. But anyway, athletic is all, yeah, that stuff. I think I edited it. No, I either edited it before then or I edited it after them. Either way, I know that I edited it to make it more futuristic after. But he uses only Into the Future stuff, like I said, so I don't have to worry about describing it, and I didn't feel like taking that off. So he's a bot fan, a computer whiz, is a genius, is unflirty, and is what? I don't know what that last one is. I think you're gonna have to find that out if you watch it and look, because I do have to put them on the exchange. Outfit circles. I still haven't put anyone on the exchange yet, so I am so sorry if you really wanted to download one of these sims. And if you really want one of these sims, then tell me. Okay, and this is Alubena, which is Nebula backward with an A at the end. So it's A-L-U-B-E-N-A. And I turned him, okay, I made a twin of him and I turned him into a girl to keep the facial structure. So I didn't mess with her. I didn't mess with her face except for her nose. And I think her lips slightly, because I think his facial structure actually looked kind of good as a girl. So I just kind of fixed some of it and did stuff. And then I worked on clothes and everything. But yeah, there's the makeup again, only reversed now, blue with white instead of white with blue. And then I went in and I gave her other makeup because, yeah, and I actually took advantage of Into the Future makeup. I made it pink with lighter pink in it, and you can't really tell the hearts there, but there's a faint outline. So her everyday is, I almost gave her the top I always give people, but then I changed my mind and did not give it to her because I think she deserved a different one. So I almost gave her, I had to get it to sort again because it wasn't sorted anymore, which is why it took forever to load, but I almost gave her, well, I gave her that one, but I was looking through and I almost gave her the other one, the one that's like, that has the weird shoulder pad looking things. The one that's black and blue, you can see it, it's the second one there. And then skirts were not loading, so I had to go back to the shirt because I did not like that skirt and I knew there was way more Into the Future content. So I ended up going back in and waiting for them all to load. And then I ended up giving her the leggings, which I used too much. And then shoes, I gave her these ones because I like them better than the heelless heels, because the heelless heels just look painful. And then I gave her a future watch also, so they both have flashy future watches. And I think I gave her earrings and the upper armband because I've never used the upper armband before. So I think I gave it to her because I was like, that sounds cool, let's use it. So, not on that outfit, but in her formal wear, she has earrings and an upper armband while she still has the watch. So I obviously gave her a full body dress because the future dresses are awesome. And that's the one I gave her, but I kept looking through the others, and I even thought of giving her the dress I give everyone else. And then I was like, no, I use it too much. So I gave her that one, and I actually like the way I did the colors. It's mainly white with teal and then greenish. And then I made the netting lighter to match her skin more, to look kind of like a netting, like, you know, normal netting. and then I gave her those, but I made the tips. I found out there's 2 channels on the tips, so I gave her teal and greenish for the tips of the earrings. And then I was going to give her the necklace, but I changed my mind, and then I gave her the upper armband and made the inside sections white and green. And there was a lot of lag when I was trying to do this, which is why it stops a lot. It's not me stopping, it's the game stopping. So I gave her, for her sleepwear, I think, yeah, I gave her the typical Into the Future top and bottom, only teal and white, because teal and white looks cool. And then, of course, I took off all of the accessories, because she does not need earrings, an upper armband, and a bracelet when she is in bed. So I took all those off, and then took off all of the makeup minus the eye makeup, because they both keep their eye makeup through every outfit, even stuff that you normally wouldn't wear makeup in, because in my case, my little headcanon for it is that it's not makeup, it's how they were born, like their markings on their face, because they're from the future, so it's kind of a thing. Like, I don't know, I know it's meant to be makeup, but I like that makeup anyway. I totally skipped over what I did for athletic wear, but it was really bad anyway, so. And then her swimwear was the inverse of her sleepwear. She's a computer whiz, flirty, genius. I thought there was a lazy trait, so I originally wrote her down as lazy, but I don't think there is one, never mind. So I gave her, I couldn't think of what to give her. I ended up just giving her neurotic and unstable because I couldn't think of what to give her, so I gave her that. And speaking of the unstable trait, there's people who were throwing a fit because unstable supposedly makes fun of mental disorders and is ableist, but no one cares. This is The Sims. So I'm honestly not going to get into that right now. So here they are in game, which actually took most of this video, actually, because I didn't realize I was spending that long on them, because plus there was some slight lag. So I actually remodeled the house prior. Yeah, I remodeled it before I moved them in. So I moved them in and I remodeled it, and then I started recording. So this was, the furniture is all placed the same way, it's just remodeled. And it's actually really similar to the house that my first Create a Sim was done in, but it's a different one. I don't know why they look so similar, but I realized it is different, because I went back and looked at the other one, and it had a different kitchen setup and stuff. So, yeah, here is their place, and they're hanging out and stuff, and he immediately went to bed. And so I kind of let him, although I woke him up for the screenshot that I used as the thumbnail image. So, yeah, he's going to bed in the wrong bed. Then again, they're brother and sister, so they could sleep in the double bed, but I didn't. So I guess she gets the double bed. And there she is standing, and she wouldn't move, so I had to put her inside. I ended up just being like, yo, you should go inside. And so I clicked on the floor and was like, go inside. I really do like their names. If you didn't notice, their last names are Solar, which is kind of cheesy. But yeah, I like their names, actually. Yxalaga Solar and Alubena Solar, which is Galaxy and Nebula. So I have her walk in, and then she starts staring at the holographic TV, because that's cool, but that's okay.